Have you had any curious impression about a little town like ours?
I think I haven't been here very long, as you said. I think the only thing that kind of stood out is that I saw a man driving by and he waved hello to someone he knew. And so I think that since it's a small town, a lot of people just know each other. I think this is a lot less common in the United States now. In the past it wasn't, but nowadays we really don't have small towns like this. The United States is much more spread out.
Spreading, bigger cities, larger cities.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
even
cities, they corner base. They start getting kind of all together. Like the limit between one city and another is totally theoretical. You really don't see that. You just see a continuum. So it's kind of a small city, but actually it's a pretty big city. They are like small towns within a big conurbation. It's complicated. It's like it's not something we really have here. Even like big cities like São Paulo and Guarulhos and São Caetano, São Bernardo, they're almost a continuous. You don't really know the limits between one another. It's even more like that there. A lot of small towns are really separated. They are all together, like 20 cities all really together. There is no empty space.
Metropolitan.
Yeah.
Okay, Tatiana, tell us about some difference between Brazilian and American health system.
Well, in Brazil, we have a public system that is universal, so everybody is allowed to use the government hospital. And in the US, well, of course, it doesn't work like that. We have private insurances and stuff like that with private hospitals, but theoretically everybody can use it. But in the US it's different. The hospitals are almost all of them private, and the ones that are from the government are very few. Usually one every big town or every state have 1, 2, or 3 hospitals. And actually that hospital is still kind of a private hospital from the government, so there is no free public health system. It's more like really poor people can have the health insurance from the government, and you have to prove you have no money. Then you can use that insurance. That will be the government's one. And for elderly people, they have this government insurance. So you can go pretty much to any hospital, and then the insurance of the government will cover you. But very few people have that. And the rest of people, they either have private insurance through themselves or through their jobs, or they don't have insurance, which is a big problem. Because a lot of people really don't have access to health system, which is pretty bad.
You have to have.
For a country like that.
You must have money to use the
And it's very expensive. In the
health
US,
system to have.
yeah, in the US the health system is really expensive. They have a lot more resources, but it's really expensive.
Tatiana, tell us, what do you like more about being a doctor?
It's really nice because with few resources, that just like yourself and your knowledge, your brain, you can bring health to people, and you can bring comfort and relief of pain. And it's really nice to see you making an impact on people's life and making it better. So it's really good to bring relief to people.
And have you ever found yourself in a situation of having an emergency without the outside the hospital rooms?
Yeah, actually once happened something very interesting. I was going for a doctor job interview in the US, and I was in an airplane, and one woman was feeling really sick, and the air steward, she asked if there was a doctor there. I was looking to see anybody else volunteering, but there was no other doctor, so I volunteered.
Come on, Charlie.
Matthew, have you heard about a place in Brazil that you wish to see?
Well, I've already traveled quite a bit with Tatiana. We've gone to Foz do Iguaçu, and we just went to Porto de Galinhas, Pernambuco, and but I would like to see the Pantanal or the Amazon, or both. I don't know if that'll happen, and but I'd say the Amazon. I think would be really interesting.
Yeah. You told us about Foz do Iguaçu. Have you ever been Niagara Falls at the US?
Yes.
And you? Is as beautiful as Foz do Iguaçu?
I'm going to quote the wife of the former President Franklin Roosevelt when she came into Brazil. She said, poor Niagara Falls. No, Niagara Falls doesn't compare. Iguaçu is bigger. Yeah, Iguaçu is much bigger and more beautiful.
Well, great. That's great. Thank you for that interview. It was great to have you here, guys, in Ibitinga, in our town. And I hope you enjoy your stay here.
Thank you, and we hope to be back. Here in Ibitinga.
Bye bye.